It is episode 2, season 3. We're headed to the deer woods right now. It's pretty early. It's like 5 o'clock, I think. Well, our mission today is we're hunting a 10-point. Putting on the whole leaf suit, and we're going to go sit behind a tree and see if he comes in. So let's see what happens. The chances of me getting busted are pretty high in this one. Basically, I'm hunting on the side of a hill, and there's only one path that goes up the hill, or I would have to go all the way around and try to get in that way, but I don't think that's plausible. I'm gonna do my best to just slide in there and set up. Just try to be quiet. I know there's a buck in there. I do know there's a buck, and I don't. Let's see what happens. So today's mission is essentially to slide in there and use the thermals as our cover. Right now it's cool out, so all that hot air should be at the bottom of this hill that I'm hunting. And I'm gonna move to the top of the hill, and hopefully that the thermals will rise and bring in some animals. I'm just gonna play the wind, get upwind, and hopefully a big buck will come in and we'll get the target. So, but if I play the wind correctly and find some cover and just sit down in my chair, just sort of be silent, maybe some animals use that thermal, come up to this feed zone that I got, and we'll see what happens. So that's the game plan. That's the mission today. So in this wind diagram, you can see sort of where the wind is blowing. Looks like a south-southeast. You can see my marker. Like I said, there's only one way in and out of this place. You know, this is the only trail really, which is fine. I'm going to push in, and I'm going to get on this opposite side here, or I might just stay here. Wind will keep blowing that way. I think they travel from this way. So if I just stay out of this zone, I should be okay. I don't know. But that's how I'm going to play this little zone here. These are all oaks right here. A lot of acorns dropping. And yeah, I'm just going to sit against the tree and hope a animal comes in. Well, no dice this morning. Real quiet out here. Hardly any wind. It was a really nice morning, temperature-wise, but just didn't see anything. So I'm going to make my way along this ridge quietly. I'm just going to walk a little bit and find somewhere to sit and rattle and see what happens. So. There's no wind. I'm just going to make my way real quietly to this other field. Do a little bit of light rattle and probably head home. You can clearly tell that this is a deer path or a game path of some sort. So typically when you're walking around scouting, especially early season, this is the kind of stuff that I look for. You have like this branch here, and then you have a worked over piece of dirt right there. So that is a scrape, and they're using this to communicate. So it's good to know. It's good to know it's there, because they probably use this for a little travel route, and that's what we want to look for. Same with this kind of stuff here. I mean, it's sort of hard to tell, but it's been worked over a little bit. They're starting to work it over anyway. So that's a good sign. So I've been carrying around this Black Widow buck butter, and it's just buck rub gel, and I'm gonna try it on this tree and just see if the activity actually increases or not. I mean, this stuff does not smell good, I tell you that. And you know, it says apply generously. I'm just gonna give it a couple drops. Just gonna give this a few more drops here. Let it run down. And maybe this thing will be tore up a lot more than what it is now. What do you guys think? Think it'll work? Just remember, if you're looking for rubs and scrapes, look on field edges and trails and softwood like cedar. They like to rub on cedar. It's very aromatic and it's easy to rub against their head and antlers. So just keep that in mind when you're scouting around looking for any type of deer sign. Good luck. All right, sit number 6 done and over. I don't know if I'm gonna come back out this afternoon, but just make my way back to my vehicle. Probably walked around for about an hour, just looking for some decent sign. Found some rubs, found some scrapes, just a few, nothing major, some old scrapes. But yeah, just gonna keep working this area a couple more times. I'm gonna work it whenever cold front comes in to see what we can manage to muster up. It's just the life of a hunter and bow hunter. I call it hunting for a reason. I don't expect to see everything. You know, you just hope, and that's all you can really do. But being outside is a lot more than that to us, especially me. I just love getting outside, love nature, love walking, just looking around and trying to figure this stuff out. So until next time, this is Jesse with Breaking Brush, One Mission Outdoors.